All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor. There's a YouTube camera all close and shit. We gotta put my shit back. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Wakim out there who pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in on the gospel. And there's a couple of brothers from the Great Millstone Houston camp. I'm the brother Kwara Abad.
About the Mayu.
And, we about to go ahead and start camping a few. And me and his brother rode together to camp. And even on the way here, Vexed. Brother's pissed off, brother's aggravated. You see them brothers' faces. Even when we was driving, I was telling him, I said, it's a vibe out here, that it's something off today, man. Which, it's not just today, something off every day in this society, man. We hate seeing how these people move around with pride with no fear of the Lord. No fear of the Lord. You got the rainbow flag supporters, you got these women getting out of line, you got people who juiced up, have no patience, as the brother was saying earlier. Hey, well, what the scriptures say, when iniquity shall abound, the love of many gonna wax cold. Well, we seeing the love of many waxing cold. And now that we know we're in the world, let's start with, matter of fact, I'll start with this real quick, all right? 2nd Ezra 15. Because this is not the first time servants of the Lord had to go through this. You look in the past, man. You had righteous men living among the wicked. They didn't want to be there. You had Lot, well, which we're going to touch on, him being in Sodom and Gomorrah. He's seen things and heard things daily that pissed him off, that vexed his spirit. Matter of fact, the brother got the definition for that word vex. But we in that same situation. We seeing things on a daily, hearing things on a daily that vex our soul, and that's why we want destruction to come, man. This place gotta go. It gotta go, you see? But you gotta go, bro.
Vex.
Yeah, you can get that definition first.
Definition of vex and etymology, early 15th century, of harass, to shake, jolt, toss violently, figuratively attack, harass, trouble, annoy, to draw, carry.
And then it said annoy. Yeah, we annoy with this society. It said about Enoch and Wisdom of Solomon in the 3rd chapter, how wickedness, it was all around him, and how the Lord had to quickly take him about that place. You know what I said out? I think it's like in Wisdom of Solomon, maybe 4 or something, 3. But just like that, the Lord he gonna have to quickly take us up out of Babylon the Great, man. So wickedness don't alter none of his elect. So the elect don't fall into none of these temptations, man. Or the wickedness that's going on, so we don't be caught up in this current society. So look, hey, that's why brothers throw up curses on this place. We don't want to be here. Just like Yahweh Shai said, these people from below, we from above, man.
That's right.
We from above. You see? But I get this real quick in 2nd Ezra 15 while you looking for that, bro. Real quick, and this why the Lord about to bring judgment. The 2nd Ezra 15 in chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." The Lord said he's going to bring plagues upon the world. And he said the sword, famine, death, and destruction. There's many different events that's going to take place to humble these people, man. Great judgment is coming. Although it seemed like, it's not going to be a famine in America, wait till it hit. These guns that people got, when they just using them going to shooting ranges, people ready to use that on others, man, as the prophecies say. But we coming down to that point because now it's time for the Most High to judge the world. If we get aggravated with the current society, how much more the Most High, who know more than us?
Yeah, the Most High he's angry with the wicked every day. So, like the brother said, how much more, we can't get that angry, but hey, we can only imagine what the Most High is going through, just like in Genesis chapter 6, right?
That's right,
I think
bro.
It's like 6 and 5.
That's right.
Yeah, hey, that's why the second death has to come upon Babylon the Great. 2/3 of our people have to be wiped out. The wicked have to be wiped out, of their position, and then ultimately the wicked will be eradicated.
That's right. I finished 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 5 again. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." And this is the reason. "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." The Most High said it's fulfilled. In other words, I had enough of it. I had enough of it. He tired of seeing it. Yahweh Shai tired of seeing it. We tired of seeing it, man. And that's why great judgment is upon this current age. And the reason being, why is it like this? Because of the ruler thereof, the so-called white man. You made this place like this, man. You made the world as it is, man.
You polluted it.
Polluted
like the scripture said.
Mm-hmm.
The people are polluted, especially our women. We was talking about that too, how polluted our women have become. The air we breathe, the water, the food, I mean, everything is polluted. That's why this earth needs new management.
That's right. That's right. You had some up?
Yeah, I got one real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, or the mind. So what Esau Edom does is he give our people gifts, you know, monetary gains, so they can be happy, so it can soothe, you know, their pain or whatnot. Like brothers always say, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. Like, this place is going to hell. Like, it's shot to shit. Like,
Right.
So every day we're vexed. I mean, we are oppressed, and that makes us mad because we understand why we're in a position. But not only that, we are oppressed, you know, being in captivity. Like, man, like, we can't make our own food, we can't grow our own food. Like, we don't even know what we're eating half of the time. We just throw up our prayers and have faith, you know, because we know the scriptures, you know, the food will be defiled amongst the Gentiles. But hey, we got to do what we got to do until we out of here, man.
Man, you got to drink water out of plastic bottle, and it got an expiration date on it. You know? And you know what make it worse, though? Because we know how life's supposed to be through the scriptures. And we also know what to expect. We know what animals supposed to be eaten, what animals not supposed to be eaten. Right? The order of men and women. We understand these things. Man can't sleep with man. But we living in a society where literally nothing is upheld by the scriptures, man. And we live by this code. We live by this code. And we understand the next world to come, this is how we gonna rule the world. So being in this society where we can't apply our own law, because we ain't sovereign yet, that's even more aggravation to the spirit, man. So again, man, I know it's about to be a tough time, but we should want destruction to come. If not, shit, you not in the right spirit. If you don't want all hell to break loose, you not in the right spirit. You like it here. You would have been like Lot's wife because you liked it too. Lot ain't look back. He ain't have nothing to look back for, man. His wife looked back, and when you go into that word look back, it's paraphrasing, but she still had care for that place, man. We shouldn't have no care right now. It's time to detach. What are you hanging on to? Keep hanging on, and the Lord said, that's why he said, be not cut off in her iniquity. Man, look, detach from this place ASAP. The ways of this world, holidays. We're in the season of holidays, people favorite year, holidays, man, detach from that. You know, what we was taught, black culture. Because when judgment coming, you still a part of it, you're going to get judged with this world, man. You see? You got it, Doc.
I was gonna look for that scripture, but
Oh, I think I know where it's at. I'll get it real quick with a lot. This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4. It was chapter 4. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4. Now this going into Enoch, as we were saying earlier, how the Most High had to quickly take him away from that world he was in, so wickedness don't alter his mind. You know, not saying he was, but that he don't fall into temptation, that he don't be caught up with those people in that age back then. He had to take that man out of that world, and that's why. Well, hey, the scripture said he gonna shorten the time for the elect's sake, right? That's why he gonna quickly take us out of this world, so we don't get caught up in this place, man. I'll read it real quick, and whatever you want to add on. There's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 10. It says, he pleased the Most High and was beloved of him, so that living among sinners, he was translated. The Most High loved them so much, he said, I can't have him around these people no more, man. That's why the scripture says, if it were possible, the elect would be deceived, but the Lord ain't gonna let that happen. It says, he pleased the Most High and was beloved of him, so that living among sinners, he was translated. It says, yes, speedily was he taken away, unless that wickedness should alter his understanding, or deceit beguile his soul. So the Most High took a righteous man out of society before he got caught up in that shit, man. You don't think Enoch was vexed? Shit, he told us about Yahweh Shai coming back with the multitude of angels to destroy niggas, man, in the book of Jude. So Enoch was vexed. Job was vexed with not Job, but what shit he was too. Shit. Yeah. Job was vexed. And that's the thing, even if you get riches and shit, that man had all the riches. Job was still vexed. Shit, King Solomon, man. King Solomon, he said, I had everything a man could want.
Everything is vain.
And he said, at the end of the day, all is vanity and the vexation of the soul, man. Now, this was the king. He had everything, but he didn't care for it. And at the end of the day, it was vanity.
Even like you said, Lot had a lot of riches too. What did he get from Abraham? They had a lot. You got it, brother.
That's it, man. So seeing we got these riches, which you're not talking about physical riches, but with this money, well, with this truth, we got physical riches and we vexed as well, man. You see? Matter of fact, we can get that with a lot real quick.
Which one? I'm sorry.
What that? I think it's in Peter. The vex with the filth. Yeah, seeing and hearing every day. And if we ain't got nothing else, we can,
I got start at 7. Okay. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 7, and deliver it.
So like let's start at 6.
2 Peter 2 and 6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
So I remember me and Zanala did a lesson how America, you didn't follow the example or ensample. You didn't follow it. You went down you followed it. You ain't take heed to that example. The Lord gave an example with Sodom and Gomorrah on what not to do. And America said, fuck that, we going harder in it.
It's Sodom and Gomorrah squared. Like, they took it to exponential levels, man. Like, we was passing by, I think I was passing by earlier with a brother. Seen somebody look pretty feminine, we couldn't tell if it was a male or a female. Like this place is vexing. That's why the scriptures tell you not to have long hair. People want to argue. You got niggas in Israel want to argue, like, that's vexing. You think it's a feminine somebody, you think it's a female. You walk up, it's a whole dude. Like, hey man, this place is vexing. It's getting worse and worse. Like, they have surgeries, like the brother in that camp, former military. He brought out how he went to the VA and the military will cover the cost of transitioning sex. So if you want to become the opposite sex, they gonna transition that. So they have money for that, but they don't have money for those former military personnel, that are poor, that don't have housing, that don't have food, and and shelter, and etc. But you can support the rainbow lifestyle. Like, it makes no sense. That's why this place has to be utterly Sodom and Gomorrah. I'll just
Sodom and Gomorrah. Traffic.
Yeah. Oh man.
Traffic. You trying to get over. People don't want to let you in because they want to be 2 seconds earlier to their destination. Come on, man.
Especially here in Houston.
Oh, bro, you gotta leave an hour early just so you can beat that shit, bro. But even that is just vexing. You just sitting there. Like, your miles per hour is 0. You ain't going nowhere in traffic. Like, bro, we gotta get out. Which the same thing happened when Rome started falling. You could look it up. Those Roman citizens was complaining about the traffic. It was starting to be too much fucking traffic, So the same thing in these times, bro. What we seeing the end of society. That's what we witnessing, the end of society. And this place is not built for a righteous man or woman.
That's right.
It's not. And that's why we going into Lot. How much? Lot probably would have been tripping today.
Oh man, he would have been super bugged out.
Cause you see they had Sodom and Gomorrah, but it's worse today. Well, that's why we're in the same spirit as Lot. We don't want to be here, man. We don't want to see that, man. You got it, bro.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 7, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And you go to conversation, that's your manner of life, of your behavior. So if your behavior is not following these law, statutes, and commandments, ultimately what you're going to be doing is sinning, and sin brings upon death. Especially, men on men, women on women action. Like that's an abomination. And the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, hates all abominations. And I do mean all, not some, not the vast majority, but he hates all abominations. You can't you can't move, you can't live an actual life if you're sinning, because you're just walking in a dead state. You're doing whatever the fuck you want to do,
That's
which
right.
that doesn't work. You don't do, just like when you're a kid, you don't do whatever you want to do under your parents, jurisdiction.
Hey, that's why the scripture says, "He that wandereth," just to back you up, "he that
Hmm.
wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead."
Yeah.
We really the living amongst dead. We the living amongst the dead, man. And guess what? Them two can't go together. Them two cannot go together.
Because you either dead or you alive. Like,
Right.
there's really no in between.
Right.
Yeah, we're struggling to survive here, yeah, but we still alive. The Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments that keeps us stable, but that keeps us lively.
And that's why Yahweh Shai said, in the world we gonna have tribulation. We gonna go through things. We gonna be pissed off and aggravated. But in him we got peace. And it's truth. This is where our peace at, man. This our peace of mind right here. Just like Lot. Him having the Lord, him being revealed what was coming to Sodom and Gomorrah by the angels. I'm sure that was peace to that man. Once he got out that city and seen that fire fall, I'm sure he was satisfied that he took heed and got up out of that, man. So the same thing for us. We should want these things to come, because what's our hope? We gonna be saved from them. We should want to. What's that, Sirach? How man lived to see the fall of his enemies.
Oh yeah, 25 and 7.
We living to see the fall of our enemies, man. This is an exciting time. And at the fall of our enemies, wickedness is being put out.
That's right.
Wickedness is being put out, man. You got it, bro.
You want to keep reading it now?
Come.
2 Peter chapter.
You can start at read 7 again, Baba Kashaw. Come.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 7. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
For that righteous man dwelling among them.
See, that righteous man dwelling among rainbow flag supporters. That righteous, Ham, the Ham too.
Oh yeah.
Ham already ripped up and tall,
skinny.
Tall, skinny niggas. They seen the angels, They had Manute Bowl, him and Bobo out, him and Bobo. But it says, what it say?
For that righteous man dwelling among them.
Mm-hmm.
And
seeing
and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
Man, not a day passed that Lot wasn't pissed off in Sodom and Gomorrah. When Abraham asked him which land you want, he said, I want to go by the city, by Sodom. I bet he would.
Yeah.
Hey, I bet when he got to Sodom, he was like, damn, I should have told my uncle Abraham.
I know, I wanted.
Fuck. Fuck. I should have let him take,
He didn't count the cost, but it was all written, but still.
Because Abraham had to be in that portion right there in the homeland.
Okay.
He had the the fault of the promise. He had the It was given to him to go there, man, to reestablish what was the land that was given to the us way in the beginning. Because really, when you look at it, bro, the land that Abraham compassed, that's the Garden of Eden right there. That's the Garden of Eden. Got the four rivers, as it said in the Garden of Eden. Because he came from Ur the Chaldees, went up through Mesopotamia, hit the Fertile Crescent, came through the land of Canaan, even went down to Egypt, came back up and settled in the land of Canaan. That's our land. He had to reestablish that. But that was, a side note. But nevertheless, going back to Lot, it says he was vexed daily, man. And seeing a 6'4" nigga, how old Magic Johnson's son is? Nigga like 6'8".
He gotta be like 6'7".
Man, Magic Johnson's son could have been the next Magic Johnson.
Yeah, for real.
This nigga want to be a runway model, man. Come on, man. You got big niggas look like Mark Henry. With spandex on it. Come on, fishnets. What type of go ahead?
I was gonna say that brings back that Greek feel. When you go into gymnasium, it goes into being naked. So when they work out, even like the Olympic Games, all that goes back to Greek. But being naked, like people walk around now with workout gear, and most people don't even fucking work out. But a lot of them dudes that work out, a lot of them dudes really be on the down low. Like a lot of them dudes be sodomites. So it's vexing, man. Like Apostle Ricard, he be getting angry about going to the gym. Like, it profits a little, but it's still a profit. But when you go there, you're vexed because you see a lot of rainbow things going on.
Right.
Then if you accidentally look towards a female and she's recording her workout, now you're considered thirsty or whatnot, or they got something to say. But if the bar fall on her neck and you don't come help, now you in the wrong. So it's vexing. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like,
come on, man. And even if you like shit in this society, you eventually found out it's you know, it's tainted.
Man.
Like, man, we was talking up on our way here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the music we was talking about the other day.
Oh, bro, shit.
Following that, like a lot of these old celebrities, like Luther Vandross and Teddy P, and a lot of these dudes, you know, Richard Pryor. Even though Richard Pryor did say it a lot in his jokes and stuff too, but you really found out like those guys was really into that rainbow community, because you have to do that, like Apostle said, you got to do that type of stuff, you know, to be accepted in this society, to move up to next levels, because as the kings are, so are the people. So they push forth that because that's what they are.
Damn, bro. Music, you know, like
Sports,
fucking.
shit.
Nigga, speaking of sports, Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
You know, I'm riding for the Colorado shit. Want this nigga to win just because Esau don't. This nigga did the lip singing contest in a dress with a blonde wig on, man. And then you won a shit.
Yeah, I had forgot about that shit.
Then you
too.
won. Come on, we was rooting for you.
It
We was all rooting for you. And you look at you, man. But even in this world, even if you find it's like you find something good, eventually you go realize it's tainted.
Yeah.
It's still a part of this society, man.
And speaking of Colorado, mine was Cordell Stewart. Growing up, I wanted to be like Cordell. I played running back, quarterback, receiver, you know, being that versatile, you know, asset to the team. Come to find out, he's playing both sides of the field.
Man,
like, come on now.
Yeah, it's about that time we gotta get out of here. But just like Lot, bro,
Okay.
it says he was vexed daily, not a day passed that we shouldn't be mad.
Yeah, one more real quick.
You got it, bro. We can end it.
Ecclesiastes 1:18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. So the more we learn, not only that, we're living in the information age. That Psalm 64 chapter is coming out, verse 8. You know, by going into the whistleblowers. Hey, the more we continue to learn, the more we continue to be vexed.
Yeah.
But also, the more that we learn, the more that we know that we're becoming closer and closer and closer to our salvation. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. So that's why, you know, we do get vexed, but we have to dial it back because we in the flesh, and then we have to get more spiritual, and then, you know, sit back and think like, okay, why is this going on? Okay, things are getting worse. Why? Because we're getting closer to salvation. You know, we're looking forward to Yahweh Shai coming to save us. So,
Man. Hey, but with that, we can go ahead and end it. We about to get ready for camp. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. You know, babe, so don't feel bad if you mad every day. You know, your coworker got a problem because you ain't laughing. No, we got a reason not to laugh. Ain't it a time to be playing, though?
Yeah, it's the time of the season. Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
Come on, man. But with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing his word with all truth and sincerity. And as well as to all you believers out there who believing on the gospel. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and we almost out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.